Attention passionate Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Pittsburgh Steelers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave division rivals stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Pittsburgh Steelers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. Hold on to your hats because what's swirling around the NFL lately is nothing short of seismic, especially if you're a Steelers fan. Rumors are flying that the San Francisco 49ers, who are currently in a bit of a rebuild after a tough 0-2 start and some injuries, might be willing to part ways with their star offensive tackle, Trent Williams. And the potential trade? It's a game changer. Word is that the Steelers could be in the mix, possibly acquiring Williams in exchange for a first-round pick in 2027 and a third-round pick in 2026. That's right, an elite, proven, game-changing tackle coming to Pittsburgh. And if this deal goes through, it could reshape not only our offensive line, but the entire trajectory of the Steelers this season and beyond. Let's talk about Trent Williams for a moment. He's not just any offensive tackle, he's a true brick wall. The kind of guy who can turn a good offensive line into a dominant one. Since entering the league, Williams has been a force. Over 200 games played, 11 Pro Bowls, and a career PFF grade of 93. That's elite, folks. His profile for the 2025 season up until September 15 shows a PFF rating of 91. 5 overall with pass blocking at 79. 9 and run blocking at an astonishing 92. 8. He's allowed 0 sacks so far in 2025 and contributes positively in EPA per block at plus 0.15. This guy is a true protector, and he's known for his ability to shield his quarterback, making life easier for whoever's under center. For the Steelers, that means a massive upgrade on our line, especially after the injury to Jones, who's been battling health issues all season. Having an anchor like Williams would give us a whole new level of confidence in protecting Kenny Pickett, giving him more time to find our playmakers and extend drives. In terms of his career, Trent Williams has been a cornerstone for the 49ers, with over 150 pancakes and a reputation for durability and consistency when healthy. He's been a part of multiple playoff runs, and his leadership and experience are invaluable. He's also been a key factor in boosting the run game, similar to how David Bakhtiari did for the Packers, adding over 200 yards rushing when he's on the field, opening lanes and creating opportunities for the running backs. His presence can elevate our offense from good to great, and that's exactly what we need if we want to make a serious push this season. Now, why would the 49ers be willing to trade Williams? Well, they're facing a bit of a cap crunch, about $30 million in space, and after starting the season 0-2, they're clearly prioritizing a rebuild, especially on the offensive line. They've been focusing on developing a young OL, and with injuries piling up, they might see this as the best way to recoup some draft capital while opening up cap space. Plus, the 49ers are conceding about 26 points per game right now, a number that's not good enough for a team aiming for a deep playoff run or Super Bowl contention. Moving Williams could be a strategic move to reset the roster, shed some salary, and focus on building a younger core. For the Steelers, this potential trade is a massive boost. Addressing our offensive line after the injury to Jones has been a priority all season. Protecting Kenny Pickett is paramount. He's shown flashes of brilliance, but he needs that reliable pocket to truly flourish. An elite tackle like Trent Williams would give us at least plus 3 seconds of extra protection, making a huge difference in our passing game. It would also help our run game, potentially adding over 1-0 yards on the ground with the extra push from our line. Think about the impact on our offense. More time for Pickett to throw, more room for Najee Harris and Jaylen Warren to operate, and a significant boost in our scoring ability, perhaps jumping us by 25 points per game. And let's not forget the ripple effect on the defense. When your offense sustains longer drives and keeps the opposing offense off the field, your defense gets much-needed rest. That means fewer sacks allowed by our defenders and less pressure on our secondary. It's a classic example of how a dominant offensive line can elevate the entire team. Plus, with a more balanced attack, our defense can be more aggressive, dialing up blitzes and complicating opposing quarterbacks. Looking at the bigger picture, this move could also impact our playoff odds significantly. Currently, the Steelers' chances of making a deep postseason run aren't as high as they could be. But if we land Trent Williams, you might see those odds swing from +8.0 to around +3,500, a substantial jump. That's because Williams isn't just a player. He's a difference maker, one who can anchor our line in critical moments and help us secure those tight games that often determine playoff seeding. His leadership and experience in playoff atmospheres could be the missing piece that pushes us over the edge, making us a more formidable contender and possibly even elevating our chances of reaching the Super Bowl. And speaking of the Super Bowl, imagine the legacy this could forge for the Steelers. With a move like this, we're not just filling a positional need. We're sending a message to the league that Pittsburgh is serious about competing at the highest level. It's about building a culture of excellence, bringing in players who can elevate everyone around them and creating a team capable of competing for the Lombardi Trophy. Trent Williams, with his track record and leadership, could be that catalyst, helping us craft a team that's tough, disciplined, and poised for glory. Of course, nothing comes without risks, and the Steelers' front office will weigh the draft capital involved against the potential on-field benefits. But given the current state of our offensive line, which has struggled at times to contain relentless pass rushes, the addition of a player like Williams could be transformative. His ability to neutralize some of the league's best pass rushers would give Kenny Pickett more confidence in the pocket and allow our offense to flourish. Plus, it sends a clear message to our young core. Pittsburgh is all in on winning now, and we're willing to make bold moves to get there. So in the grand scheme of things, if this trade goes down, it could be remembered as one of those pivotal moments in Steelers history. An acquisition that not only improves our roster, but also cements our identity as a team that's committed to excellence. We've seen before how a single player can elevate a team's fortunes, and Trent Williams, with his skill, experience, and leadership, could be that player for us. It's the kind of move that could set the tone for years to come, ensuring that the Steelers remain perennial contenders, and who knows, maybe even helping us add another Super Bowl to our storied legacy. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Pittsburgh Steelers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Pittsburgh Steelers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential blockbuster trade? Do you think Trent Williams would be the game changer we need this season? Would you be excited to see him don the black and gold, protecting Kenny Pickett and helping us reach new heights? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion really matters to us and to the Steelers. We're all in this together, dreaming of that Super Bowl trophy, and every piece of news like this fuels our passion. I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned and keep that Steelers pride alive. The journey isn't over yet, but if we land Williams, we might just be on the fast track to glory.